The following is intended for mature audiences only. Discretion is advised.
Pew, pew. What's your best pew, pew in a movie? You know, we're the ones with out there with the blickies and the grips. Like, where somehow dodge a whole clip and then load 2 rounds into it with a 9 and still win.
Or one clip against like 17 other people with guns and shit.
John Wick, the only that can get away with it because they using that little bulletproof shit and they doing this shit. That's the only logical way they can get out of a shootout. But Josh, you know, kick that beat, my. Thank you.
So we're talking shootouts.
Yeah, there you go. Step your game up. If you want me to do
my game up, you were the one who wanted to open it up. I was letting you open it up.
My blunt. Damn, I couldn't light my blunt. To my weed smoking fans out there, let them know.
I didn't say you couldn't. I didn't say you couldn't. All I said was
I'm in a medical marijuana state. I don't hide.
All I said, no, hold on. All I said was, okay, we're talking shooters, and then you cut me as if I was slacking. Asshole, I was letting you do your thing. I wasn't complaining.
Oh, okay. Just radio check. I'm like, yeah. Okay, we talking shooters out there. We shooting at today.
Yeah, we're definitely shooting at each other for sure.
You already dead. Bodied you. And all f***ing Arabian goggles you, you f***ing putz.
How many have you had?
2.
Like I said,
can you count?
Shout out to this nasty ass shit here. Like, dude,
God damn it!
Is like it's
just so Jules. It's just so Jules. Okay, don't worry about it.
I got it. No, it's right there. There we go. It's gross, bro.
But how many of them have you
I'll say
had?
it. I'll say it for you guys, and Josh can dolphin it out.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Ugh. It tastes like the insert. It tastes like, I shit you not, bro. This shit tastes like the in-between toes of Kong. I'll tell you, you know what Tong tastes like? Your fucking room temperature chonga.
So how many of them have you had?
6.
Enough. That's enough.
This is number 6. So 5. I just got to it and I looked, I was like, oh, God. Like, do I really want to do this?
It does not get any better after 1, huh?
No, like I said, it tastes like ass. It looks like, it literally tastes like they took some water from in the bath of like the dirtiest and ran it through the crack of the next dirtiest into a bottle.
So nasty, you went through 6 of them, almost.
Well, I spent the money thinking, oh, this might hit me the right bounce rock, right? You know, and this shit hit me like, ugh.
How's it hitting?
Yeah,
you're whipping out the accent.
It's just getting past the actual taste. It's just getting past the taste.
It's like, you know, I think I can get used to this.
Like,
okay, so
shit.
So shooters.
Bang, bang, pew, pew, pow, pow.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot to choose from.
There is a ton. I mean,
that's all you have to say, G.
Shootouts in
they
movies,
already know
man.
There's a lot to shoot of them.
Be good humans, y'all.
Shootouts in movies can get pretty creative. I think if you grew up in the 90s, bro, like especially the 90s, you grew up only seeing movies, you grew up thinking every gunfight was gonna be just balls to the wall, insano, like 90s onward, because we got some plenty good modern shootouts.
Well, hold on. If you grew up in the 80s, then you thought that one badass person could beat the
no, that's true. That's true.
But Tim or Rolf, go first. What are your guys' favorite shootouts? Or you think is your Fat Signal shootout the best one?
Tombstone. Actually, it's with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer. It's not the shootout at the OK Corral. The supposed one that made him.
Of course,
famous.
he brings righteous. Of course, a Mexican brings. Oh, my best shooter is going to be. Some crackers with guns. This is just cold.
Wait.
Fucking racist.
No, it's more. Mine is the story that they told. You can't get it that way. You can't get it that way. I didn't say they all look the same.
No, I'm just saying, bro. No, you're good. It's me. You're the one that's a Mexican. Says, oh yeah, my best movie that I think is the best shooter.
No, you call Booh.
A bunch of white people with guns who already got them. Like this, cold, bro.
Supposedly in the movie, there's a scene where he kills Curly Bill Brocious.
Who?
It's in like they're
Who?
ambushed.
I ain't even past the name.
The leader of the Clanton. The leader of the Clanton gang.
Thank you, because you just spit someone's name that I probably would never remember, and then you lost me.
Oh no, you watch the movie, you'll know who Curly Bill is. He's in almost every scene and shit. Well, in the movie, they talk about how White Earp goes in the middle of like the river and
is that the one with Val Kilmer?
Kills everybody. Yeah, that one.
Okay, where he plays.
It's a scene in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Tombstone's a pretty good movie. I like that one.
Well, that was full of bullets. A lot of bullshit too, supposedly. They said that White Earp was a big liar before. Like he would have embellished a lot of things, and most of that movie came from his own documentary autobiography and shit, self-written autobiography. So they say a lot of that. It's all of that shit's bullshit, anyways, except for what happened at the OK Corral.
This is interesting.
Yeah, shut up, Tim. What is your other one, Ralph?
I mean, I wasn't lying. This is interesting.
Don't burn out your choices yet. Save.
No, trust me. I want to hear Ralph's next one, because if Tombstone was his next one, Jesus Christ. Continue.
What's wrong with Tombstone?
Just start.
Yeah, what's wrong with
That's a badass fighter. That's a badass shooter movie. I mean, the shooting scene is really good in that movie.
It's great, guys. Shout out to Kurt Russell. Love you. Val, love you too, buddy.
Boo's just impatient. He wants to hear himself talk. It's fine.
No, I don't want to hear myself talk. We got. All right, I'm not gonna say mine. That's cool. Go ahead. You guys next.
Well, I'm not gonna ask you to list all of them right away or anything, Boo. But how many do you have? Because I know you don't just have one or two even.
We're supposed to have three at least, right?
Yeah, I got three only, Tim. I'm doing my thing. I'm just curious to see what my other friends are. I hear myself think all the time. Go yourself, you fat motherfucker. Let me hear what Ralph has got to say, dude. I want to hear what he's got to say.
Why you gotta throw yourself then? I was just asking. Hey, why does he get a clap? I don't understand this. I was only asking a question.
Go ahead. We're wasting time. Ralph,
why does he get a clap?
Ralph, what's your next one, Ralph?
All right. I guess the next one has got to be one of the go-tos, man. Heat. Have you ever seen Heat with also Val Kilmer?
Also a good one, yeah. That's a pretty good one.
Also Val Kilmer, but that's that shootout where they were doing the bank robbery and shit. That's one of the classics, one of the best shootouts ever.
One of the greats.
Yeah, that goes through the streets. They're shooting back and forth at the same time. That Val Kilmer, he's just like
Robert De Niro and him have a dope scenes a couple of times where they get to talking shit towards each other, and you get to see some of the dope stories before that. Heat's a good movie. It's one of them old school shooters. You guys are like, but that's that obvious shit.
Yeah, that's just go to shit.
It's a classic.
All right, what's your next one, Ron?
So is that your third one, or was that your second one?
That's my third one. The second one we can't get the. You guys had to see the actual shootout. You guys would have laughed your ass off.
So Ralph's go-to shootouts are Tombstone, Bullet for Sandoval, and Heat. Those are Ralph's Fat Signal recommendations for you guys. And shout out the network and go yourself, Tim. And
again with the claps, like what is?
Yeah, all right, let's get it right
Boo's
now.
Just so disappointed. I feel like I disappointed.
No, he's also
so bad right now.
Not just that, dude. He's disappointed and sloshed to shit right now. Look at him, like he's he's barely hanging on.
Ralph, you did a great job, Ralph. You did a great job.
He can barely. That blunt is like a 10-pound weight right now. He's just like
I know it's not. No, it's not. No.
Now, Tim, go right ahead.
Okay. It's a silly ass one that I always go to just because it's like I've mentioned it in like a previous one before. It's a shootout. They're shooting at him and they're chasing him, and he takes these motherfuckers out with a goddamn banana and starts like ninja star throwing them, and then he has one in like in a grapple hold, and he banana knifes his throat. That shit's ridiculous.
You're racist.
I'm not racist. How is that? It's a good scene. Yeah. How is that being racist? They're the ones who made it. Wow. How are you going to call me racist? Hold on. That's not no. I'm not taking that. I'm not racist. I'm not racist.
Some racists are cool. You're my friend. You're racist.
Wow. That's where I was going with it. That's exactly where I was going with it.
These guys. Okay.
Okay, bro.
My third one's a little bit more badass, but like my second one's a little goofy as shit too. It's Naked Gun 2.5. If anyone.
Damn, I didn't want to go there because it seemed it's just too simple. But yeah, I mean, the whole naked. That's what says Police Squad. That started off with the TV show, bro. Police Squad.
I know, but like that one in particular just had me dying because I think it got Metal Gear meme too. Trash can? Like it's when Leslie Nielsen.
Shout out to Nora Berg. So I gotta say, shout out to
Leslie Nielsen.
My brother Nordberg. Shout out to Nordberg, baby.
You got Leslie Nielsen getting into the shootout with OJ, which is already weird as shit. Like on this rooftop.
Who's that?
Oh, is that the one where he's building the like the Gatling gun?
Yeah, he's building the Gatling gun.
Who's OJ?
OJ Simpson.
Nordberg, bitch. Get the name right, ho.
He's Nordberg. And
yeah. My
I've only seen clips.
Okay,
I've only seen clips. I'm sorry.
Nordberg, listen here. My Nordberg ain't out there running over every Sunday. Running over every Sunday at 12 o'clock. Okay, his name, my Nordberg, wasn't named after a tasty beverage you drink in the morning with your eggs and your hash browns. Okay, and mine definitely didn't get put in a murder trial and a robbery trial. My Nordberg was a police officer.
He was
respectable.
He was killing on different levels in that movie. He built that Gatling gun, but bro,
he never killed anybody.
Thank you.
In that movie.
That's what I'm saying. He was metaphorically killing it. No, that's what I'm saying. He built that Gatling gun quick and just right. But
it sets up as a pistol.
The actual shootout is so. The actual shootout had me dying. Like so, you got
gloves on and knives tucked.
Oh my god! The actual shootout, you had the angles of them just trying to aim.
What's up, Donna? Is Donna dragging her ass, bro?
No, she's she's scratching herself. But
hey, Josh, we just had another.
No, that's only you guys can see it.
Bitch ass. Sometimes.
Whoopsie!
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
It counts.
I was waiting for it.
It looks like
I was like, I was gonna get it anyway. Might as well get a swig. Like, okay, so, but no, the shootout. They got the different angles of them shooting at each other, and then the right. They got the wide, and it's just them right there, and they're just missing. And then when they run out of bullets, they both just shit. Throw the fucking guns at each other.
They throw the gun at each other.
That shit had me dead.
Dude, one of my favorite. In fact, on that note, have you ever seen Hot Shots? The Hot Shots series, Hot Shots Part 2.
I have not. I've been meaning to. I've been wanting to.
There's a scene. Yeah. There's a scene where Charlie Sheen's character grabs bullets out of a box, just grabs the bullets in his hand and just throws them, and this crowd of people just fall.
My third one is this was cathartic to watch just because you love a good revenge shootout. You know what I mean? A good revenge shootout is a good time, especially when it's executed so awesome and hilariously. Django Unchained, that final shootout when he's
Yes, that
letting
final
loose.
shootout
yeah.
in the
That
house
one is.
scene.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
That
like-
was a good one.
like
I
they
thought you were gonna go to 21 Jump Street or something.
they shot Walt, right, and then just all right. Well, everybody's in the
Hold on,
house.
we leave that for you, Rolf. That is in your age bracket. I'm gonna treat you like you
The
treat
new,
them square.
the new 21 Jump
I
Street
think
movie.
he was
No, I'm
talking about the
old
Jonah Hill one
with
and
Johnny
shit.
Depp in there. Yeah, I'm talking
No,
the old
no,
Well,
one.
technically
with
speaking,
all
Depp
them
is
with
in
Johnny
the
Depp.
first Jonah Hill one. So
Depp is
I
in
mean,
that movie. He's in that shootout one, the one in the hotel. It's
He's-
where Johnny Depp gets killed.
he's in that last shootout too. Yeah,
Yeah, but-
that's a funny shootout. But
Yeah, like
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, Brie
Yeah.
Larson just gone out of her mind, drugs and shit.
but yeah, no, Django Unchained, man, he's just popping them like every single one, like as he goes. And the funniest part about that for me too is just like you see DiCaprio dying, right? And he just Sam Jackson just balls out crying.
Master, no! Hey, you old house, bro. You one of them house like a motherfucker. That's one of my
He
funniest favorite characters. Bro, let me tell you right now, him and Uncle Ruckus, if you ain't seen Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks, them two, bro, will make you be like, damn, there's niggas out there like that, bro.
The voice
Like, bro,
actors for Ruckus and Stink
Uncle
Meaner are
Ruckus, hilarious. Uncle Ruckus, that motherfucker, like cold black. There's two on the front line. Damn, bro, that's right off the back.
You had
Episode
that-
1, he hit you with.
you had that one guy in the shootout just on the floor like he was dying, but he kept getting shot. He was screaming out the near like just like as the bullets were flying.
No, what did he say? What did he say when he hung him up upside down? He goes, "These white people wanted to chop your balls off." I said, "Send them to the mining thing." They wanted to do some other shit to you. I said, "No, send them to the mining thing." Then they suddenly got the greatest idea of all. Send them to the mining thing. Why
Mining
people
thing.
just listen so great? He was too much. Samuel L. Jackson was loving that character, bro.
And then honorable mention, I won't go into it. If you know, then you know, the vent drop shootout scene from Boondock Saints.
Okay,
Not bad.
but Boondock Saints is a great movie.
I'll give you my crew de grace next. Ralph Shears is, hey, dude, I'm sorry. At least he had some Irish in his. I'm Black Irish, so,
You're Black Irish.
I didn't know that.
My dad told me that.
Okay.
No,
All
swear to
right.
God. My
No,
wife will
I
tell
don't-
you
I
that.
believe you.
I just forgot.
I
Ralph
believe
don't
you. I didn't
believe it.
know.
It's cool.
No, I didn't say I didn't believe you.
If y'all
I just
don't
fucking-
believe me out there, I'll make a GoFundMe and y'all could pay for my motherfucking trip to Ireland too. GoFundMe, pay for a trip to
Or
Ireland.
instead, they could do a GoFundMe for like $200 or some shit for like one of those DNA
The
tests.
DNA test.
Yeah.
That might
Nah,
work too.
I prefer to go back to my motherland because I ain't going to Africa. Them tripping out there. I'll tell y'all now. I'll go I can't wait till I do the DNA test and they be like, you got 2%.
Dude, you are Puerto Rican.
I'll go to everywhere. I'll go to everywhere on that motherfucker but Africa. Them is mean. And plus they don't want us. And plus they didn't come and get me. Shout outs to all the
So
other
your
countries.
favorite-
I love you guys. Yeah, so my favorite anti-country right now is Africa. Don't give a you. Okay. Now.
At least it wasn't me this episode. Oh my god. So your favorite shootouts?
Bro, you hear the shit. You see it everywhere. Parental discretion is advised. You don't know what the these weird motherfuckers are going to say. Don't give a anymore, bro, because here's why.
Put that right in
Niggas
the
are gonna say
beginning.
they- There's a that told me I'm toothless out there. You too, by the way. Got mine, bitch. You look like the idiot. Just rolling around. My grill, listen here. My grill may be a little up. I get it. But if I could realize that, you're not capping me where it hurts, you dumb motherfucker. All right, now. Just had to let you know that, dumb bitch. All right.
Please keep leaving comments. Please leave
Please.
comments, okay?
That shit is so
we
funny.
will
If you
throw
want to
you
get
a shout out.
roasted, if you want to
We
keep
will
the
throw
Boo
you a
roast
shout
train
out on
going,
air.
please leave a comment. This shit is so great.
Please.
On with the show, guys. All right. I got a couple honorable mentions first off. First off, the freeway scene from Deadpool 1.
Nice.
Then you had Batman versus Superman, the warehouse scene.
If anyone's played Arkham, if anyone's just like wanted to see a visceral Batman scene right there, man, that's the one to have. That's a fun one.
The one that I really liked is the movie Desperado.
Hell yeah.
Desperado's a fun one.
Yeah,
you talking
Ralph.
about the bar one?
Yeah, Ralph.
Hell yeah, that's a good one. I didn't think about Desperado.
Yeah, Ralph.
That's,
Now that you
that's
start
a
getting
fucking
yeah.
good one.
As if you don't know how to talk to me with this one, you are a disgrace to your people.
It's Spaniard, not a Mexican.
It's Mexico.
We're talking Antonio Banderas, right? That bar
Mariachi,
shootout scene?
Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we're not talking. But how are you picking my scene? How do you know what scene I picked? The bar scene or anything? I watched the
I mean,
movie.
it's him against whole town. Every
There's every fight is a fucking scene.
Desperado's a great movie. I mean, like that bar scene.
they're all badass fight scenes.
Yeah.
What scene are you talking about? The one with the rocket launcher and then the fuck one of the guys come in.
No. First off, Antonio Banderas is the Mexican John Wick.
He's from Spain. He's not Mexican.
The character's Mexican.
Okay.
All right, I'll let Ralph continue.
His name is
Go
El
ahead, Ralph,
Mariachi, isn't it? Like
Yeah, and
It's
I'm
supposed
talking
to be.
to
It's
character,
supposed
you dipshit. You're talking about Wyatt Earp and him, and you're talking Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell's a real actor that sings lattes.
Emergency.
Like, if you want to get
bathroom.
technical,
with all respect due to Val Kilmer, it's not like he's actually
Wyatt Earp probably had some Indian in it.
I got it.
No, you don't, because you just want to hear yourself talk. Y'all are
No, I
just
understand
mean,
what
bro.
you're
Go ahead. I'm good. Go ahead. Obviously, everybody wants to talk.
I'm sorry, Boo. I apologize. That was my
Josh.
bad. I spoke out of line. Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
Josh.
Hold on, finish out that third one, please.
Josh.
Please, come on.
We didn't know that.
Hey,
We didn't
Josh.
know the scene.
Hey, Josh, can you pull up something for me real quick?
Microphone off.
Oh, God.
He said, "You guys."
He went to go eat. He's like, I'll be back. That was a hilarious episode, guys.
Josh.
Yeah, you guys were awesome. That shit was the shit.
Josh.
Man, this shit's really bugging out.
Josh.
No, his mic is off though.
I know his mic is off, but like, I wonder if it's like just like not turning on. Man, is he really not here?
He's not here. He let us go. He just said, I'll press record. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the store real fast. I'll be right back when they're done.
Josh.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Josh. Josh.
It gets funnier. It doesn't stop.
Josh.
Oh
Where's
shit.
Josh?
Josh, bro, he straight f***ing wrapped us in a blanket,
Josh?
left us at a stoop, and then bounced.
Where's Josh?
He said,
"Oh my god!"
he said, y'all can take care of this shit. I'm done.
They got
That
this. I'm
fool
gonna stop this.
That fool hit click and then took a shit. Bro.
He went to the store. He said, "Come back." Oh shit, they're done. That's a great show, guys. Great episode. A lot of energy. He was
No.
looking for
He's gonna hit you with He's gonna hit us with this. He's like, man, that was a great show. I laughed my ass off. He goes, hey, by the way, hey, Boo, you guys upload your stuff. That was funny. I'm gonna go eat right now. Yeah, you're gonna eat because your food's getting cold.
Wait, what?
He's back.
Dude, you guys didn't hear me. I said emergency bathroom.
Oh, when?
And like
Bro,
3
you-
minutes ago, 2
you're
minutes
talking
ago.
to a
Dude, for the
drunk
past
nigga,
10 minutes,
bro.
for the past 10
No,
minutes,
no,
Boo
no.
has literally been yelling your name out.
It's not the past 10 minutes.
No, not for the past 10 minutes. That's a f***ing rough exaggeration.
Oh,
shit.
It was like 3 or 4 minutes. Like
Oh,
I
that's
rushed
fucking
it.
great.
He was definitely calling it for a while. It was like heavy rain just walking around in the f***ing mall.
shit. I'm sorry.
So he's here. He's here, Boo.
You ask him now.
Josh. Welcome
Yo.
back, buddy. Missed you.
I'm sorry.
I
thought
know
you
you.
guys.
I
heard me.
told him he probably took a click and took a shit.
That's literally what
But
I
I
did.
needed
You said what now? You said what?
He clicked and took a shit.
Okay. Took a shit.
These
So-
niggas, Antonio Banderas is the Mexican Wick, and Rocco, he's Spanish. It's like Rothkus is just embarrassing. Shout out to all the actors in there. Selma Hayek, very, very sexy. I see why I was attracted to her back in the day. Antonio Banderas was the man after that. And after that, it was like, but here was the trippy part. Philadelphia with Tom Hanks, he played his lover. Interview with the Vampire came after that. I didn't know this until Desperado, bro. I was afraid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did not know about him until Desperado. And I see Interview with the Vampire, I think, after Desperado.
I think you're right. Where he plays the main guy.
My shootout in that shit, though, is Danny Trejo, the limo scene. Oh, my God, this wearing a vest, and he's getting shot the whole time up, but not one of the bullets hits his chest because he's not wearing any. He has his shirt to show his tattoos and shit. So he's a young Danny Trejo. You can see his vest get shot up. All of them land on the vest, just not one on the chest. Like,
that's some good grouping right there.
You know
all right,
where
Josh.
some-
But now what I was gonna, I'm glad you're here. Kick the beat. These niggas interrupted me so many times. I was mad at them. I just remembered.
some really funny.
That movie with what's his name with Sly with Sylvester Stallone and then was pretty good too.
Josh, kick the beat.
When he played Hitman.
The Bad
Yeah,
Boys
but-
2
but-
shootout scenes, like the f***ing one with Henry Rollins in the beginning where he
I
gets
don't
shot in
watch
the
Will
ass.
Dude,
Slap Smith.
Have you guys seen Extraction? The both of
I-
those?
oh,
movies?
Yeah.
I
Well, those are
That's
ridiculous.
the
Those
second one.
Those are the ones
Those
where it's
shootouts
just
are
like,
ridiculous.
amazing.
It's another super.
they're
Don't
great.
even worry
They're
about it.
fantastic. Let me tell you, they're amazing to watch. But Jesus Christ, like
Those will get you till. Those will get you. Those will get you killed. Like Tim gonna get looked at crazy when the apocalypse from last week, looking for guns and shit like that ain't even existing. Let me get a chicken gun.
Yeah,
Let me get a
because the
chicken.
first thing I'm okay, sure. Now you can cut us out. That's insane.
Before we go, the best shootout scene is the elevator scene in The Matrix.
Nope.
Be
No.
good
Yes.
humans, y'all.
Oh wait, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on,
Hell
hold on.
no,
We
it's
forgot.
not. Hold on, you can't end it with that, Josh. You're my. You know, can't end it with no The Matrix. That's an Equilibrium. The last scene is better than The Matrix elevator.
You think so?
Equilibrium.
I mean,
last scene.
if we're going for like top like cream of the crop shootout scenes, it's definitely not the elevator in the Matrix.
Definitely not. This Josh.
Well, that's one of the
Definitely
first.
not.
Actually, no, I know where Josh is coming from because that's nostalgic. This is
It's
one of
the
first ones to
lobby
do something
room,
like that.
not the elevator.
But
Shit don't happen in the
Equilibrium-
Oh
elevator.
yeah, the
Dude,
lobby room. The
but Equilibrium
the lobby. That's what I
topped it.
meant, not the elevator.
But Equilibrium topped it when it says better than the Matrix because it was better than the Matrix. Equilibrium was better than the Matrix 1. The only reason why Matrix 1 was
It's
cool,
a little silly
bro,
to watch back now, but like still like watching it is still a treat. It's a sight to
No,
behold.
yeah, no,
It's
it's a
crazy.
treat. Hey, the Matrix 1 is great. Love you, Keanu Reeves. Please come on this show. Tim will suck your cock. But it's just like,
This is true.
So real quick before we head out, we wanted to start doing this thing at the end of every episode where one of us gives a song recommendation for shit we've been listening to. I in particular have just an artist this week, Keith Rice. You could probably find him as King Rice on Spotify and Instagram. If not, we'll get the correct information, put it here below. But he is very talented. He's the one who has done our ending sequence song that we've been using every episode. Very, very talented motherfucker. Go check him out. And
hold
With this
on.
track.
I want to say some, but I want to say a shout out to some people too, real quick.
go for it.
I want to have a shout out to the, childlike best.
To Mike Valdez. Hell yeah.
Pillow
Yep.
Fight. Shout out to Pillow Fight. Great talent on the network as well. Shout out to them.
E.
Tim, you can eat shit. Tim, you can eat shit and die just straight up. And Roth, you're
Boo
cool,
all
bro.
day. That's great.
Roth, you're great, dude. You keep up the good work, Roth. You're the shit.
As as stated by Vanessa Marshall, very talented.
She's awesome though. She's super sweet.
She's
She's
super
cool to
cool.
meet.
She's
super cool
really
man.
dope.
Josh,
The show is good. Man.
you already know what to do.
Be good humans, y'all.
You can't keep saying it every 5 minutes
Be
of
good
the show.
humans, y'all.
You did it
No, I
already
said it
this
twice.
episode. Yeah.
We didn't close out. We didn't close out.
We-
Yes, it would close out.
all right, so Josh edit one. He only
Be good
gets one a
humans,
show.
y'all.
I
He's gonna
can't,
edit one. Yes,
I
he's
can't
gonna edit
breathe.
one for sure.
I can't breathe,
Be good humans, y'all. Be good humans, y'all.
bro. No one can clown
I'm just
on
gonna.
you. No one can clown
gonna
on you. Now I gotta get.
I'm gonna
let you say
sample
whatever
it
you
and
want.
just like spread it out throughout the entire episode.